Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rants show. Now, if you know me and you've been watching this show for a while, you know how much I hate crosswalks. I practically mention it every episode, but I'm not a fan. And the problem I have with crosswalks is not that they are there, it's where they are. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'll explain. Now, when it comes to busy intersections, like intersections with lights, traffic lights, crosswalks are necessary. Even though, at least in my city, no one walks. No one walks. The sidewalks are completely empty 99% of the time. No one crosses the street. Everyone drives, everyone takes the bus, everyone takes the train, whatever. No one walks. But for that 1%, they should have crosswalks. My problem with crosswalks is when you're in a quiet street, in a quiet neighborhood, and there's no lights, minimal traffic, and the city feels the need to take it upon themselves to paint 3,000 crosswalks in every single crossing path imaginable. I find it odd. I find it weird. Some of these roads are so thin, only one car at a time can drive down them. And yet they still feel the need to put a crosswalk. So, if you are a good citizen, you do not cross the empty 10-foot wide street. Instead, you walk 100 yards down the road and cross there. I don't enjoy that. I don't like that. That's not a concept of mine that I enjoy. And I think the reason crosswalks peeve me so much is because the society I find myself a part of hates them. Absolutely hates them. Now, when you go to New York and you go to big cities, crosswalks are just a daily aspect of life. And even in New York, people just cross the road whenever they want. They don't care. Who does? Who cares? The problem is that I'm not from New York. In fact, I might be from the complete opposite of New York. Yet, I feel like sometimes my city has more crosswalks than New York. It just does not make sense to me. Save the white paint for something else. I don't understand this. Like, the city planners, their entire careers are made up of putting crosswalks in intersections. They don't design buildings. They don't design new areas of town. They don't redo, historical sites. Their entire job is painting They don't even paint the crosswalks. This is how useless they are. They just decide where the paint goes. So painting a crosswalk is like 100% effort. They do like 2% of that effort. And then they just tell the person who paints the crosswalk where to paint it. That's all they do. And if they are able to, get 5 or 6 new crosswalks, their career is complete. They have had a successful career. That is how you have a successful career as a city planner. If you can get 5 or 6 crosswalks and a couple, 2 or 3 stop signs, you have had a glorious above average career as a city planner, and you should be proud of yourself. This is where we're at right now. But I want to know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm sure most of you listening to this, which is probably none of you, have never really thought about it before. But as a driver, I can't stand crosswalks. Even though no one ever uses them, no one crosses them. Just seeing them there really annoys me. I know that crosswalks are never used because like the lane dividers, like the white and the yellow lines, are always so worn down and so hard to see. But the crosswalks are always like the most pristine pearly white. I swear, like more maintenance goes into the crosswalks than all of the other roads combined. So that's about that. That's it. That's all I have to say. I appreciate you listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.